So it is time for me to do an update on my Erin Condren teacher planner. I promised that I would do one, so here it is. So on the first page, I have just got my name. I've just covered this over because this is just a little section about me, where I live, telephone number, where I work, that kind of thing. But I've put down some useful web resources here. I will put this video up on my blog, which you will find linked below, and you will see all these links on that blog post if you're interested. This page, I'm so sorry, I've had to hide all the information because obviously it's got telephone numbers and everything, so I can't really show you that, but it's not interesting to you anyway, it's just school details. This one was the absentee log, which used to look like this, and I realised that I would never ever use this. So I thought I would make it an SEN log, and then I quickly realised that I have far too much SEN information to put in this log. So yeah, it hasn't been used. I'm really quite sad about that because I just don't know what to use these pages for. So if you have any ideas, do let me know what I can put in here. So then my year at a glance, what I do with this is I write down everything that I've done to improve my professional development. So any training courses I go on, any meetings that I have that are relevant, any kind of, I don't know, like chats with staff, that kind of stuff. So I just write down everything that I've done each month so that when it comes to arguing my pay grade for the next year, I have evidence. And I don't date these because they're all in my life planner anyway. So for my monthly calendar, I've had to hide some of the information with post-it notes, but I just jot down everything that I can that is going on that month for work. I try and keep this totally work-based. Now in this section, I just write down anything that I need to do that particular month and I tick it off as I go. I'm just hiding this part because there is a telephone number that I realised I haven't covered up properly. Okay, each month, we'll just go to an empty month. Each month begins with a note page. So in staff meetings I use this, or any kind of training that I go on where I realise I haven't got a notepad, I'll write on this page. So that's what I was doing here. This was a chat with the autism outreach team about a child in my nursery. It's October's, November's, December. December was pretty empty because obviously you've got so much going on with Christmas and stuff. I don't really schedule in meetings and things for December. And now it is January, so I have just stuck on some pretty stickers which are like gold based. I've stuck on some 3D stickers which say New Year, and yeah, jotted in my dates. Today is actually the 8th and it's my uni day at home, but I'm having a break to film this video because I have been writing all morning and I need a break. Okay, so the lesson section, this was the first week, so I just kind of blanked it all out with washi tape because it was a bank holiday, then it was an inset day, then it was home visits, and more, the children who had been on the home visits were starting, so it was just a bit of a strange week, that one. So the way that I've been working is I'll write down my group time here, then I'll write down, well, this is how I started off. So I was writing down the group time, what I was going to do, for example, squiggle while you wiggle, go over the rules and routines, and then I realised that I needed to add the links to learning, resources, what I was going to use, and then the comments on how the lesson went, and this was my to-do section. Now, as time has gone on, things have changed. So this week I did the group time, then I realised I didn't really need to write down resources that I was using because it's just common sense. So I used this section for the story that I would be reading and the activities I would be doing with the stories. Comments and any assessments, or anything where children were hitting targets, I've used in this comment column. And then I continued with the to-do list. I found this to-do list section is the most useful because I always have so much to do on a daily basis. So I can just open my planner and it's like, boom, that's what you need to do. So very useful. Then I was doing it again, so we had group time, story, evaluation, assessment. So you can see here I've put yes or no, and I've written down the children who couldn't do it and the children who could, and to-do list again. Same with this one. And then this week, the head teacher told me that she didn't like me using this. She wanted us all on the same format, which was just like, oh, why? I love this so much. So I had to start planning the way that I used to, which was just really a bit of a bummer and annoying. So yeah, I had to go back to this style planning, using Microsoft Word to do my plans, which is okay, but I much preferred to use the Erin Condren book. So what I was doing at this point was I was still writing in, trying to like do both. This is where I put the links to learning in these sections, and then I was doing my to-do list. And then it got to the point where I thought, well, if I'm typing everything out in my Microsoft Word format, I might as well just put the heading for what we're doing today. So instead of writing out the activity, it was literally, this is what you're doing. And to-do section again. So that is where I got up to. And I'm really sad that the head doesn't like us using our own kind of format, because I do really love the Erin Condren style. So yeah, I'm gonna have a think about what I'm gonna do this half term, because I do want to keep using this, but it seems silly to do it twice on Microsoft Word and then in here. So yeah, I might use this more for like intervention and group activities, that sort of stuff. I'll do another video when I've updated this. And then the checklist section, I've just covered the children's names here, but we've just got new numbers 0 to 12. I've got if they can order up to 5 numbers, if they can order up to 10 numbers, if they can match a number to a quantity, if they can count to 10, shapes, and this one says if they can use shapes appropriately, and then I've just ticked if they can. And that is all I have done so far. At the back, I've just got a little dashboard with some post-it notes that I can use, and then I've just stuck some number resources and some stickers in this little envelope at the back. So yeah, that is where I've got with my teacher planner, and then obviously I've got this planning file now, which if you want to see a video on how I do this, I'm more than happy to do that for you. Yeah, I know you've clicked on it because you want to see this. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!